Yeah, hello guys. I'm going to explain how to add EVNG in the workstation, VM workstation. After that, how can we add Palo Alto firewalls in the EVNG? Okay. Before going that, there are list of software that needs to install. What are the list of software means? I will be showing here list of softwares needed to fill the EVNG. The first one we need a VMware subscription where you need to install the EVNG. The second one is EVNG Community Edition. Okay. And after that, we need to install the EVNG client side. Okay. EVNG Windows client side. We will call it as an EVNG Windows inside. And fourth one is we need to have WinSCP. Why we need WinSCP means we need to whatever the Palo Alto images or the Windows machine that we are downloading in our local machine, we have to export that to the EVNG, right? So by using WinSCP, we can import our local images which are downloaded. Not only the firewall, if you want Cisco or Juniper, you can just download images from the browser, and you can import that into the EVNG by using a WinSCP. Okay, and after that, the fifth one we need is a Palo Alto image. The last one is a Windows machine. Either you can download Windows 7 or Windows 10. Okay, these are the list of softwares that needs to be installed or needs these are the softwares needs when you are building an EVNG, as well as if you want to build an Palo Alto topology. These are the software that needs to be there. Okay, we will go ahead and install one by one. If you see here, I already installed the VM workstation. Okay, just I'm opening the VM workstation. To install VM workstation, just download it from the browser and go ahead and install. Okay, that's it. And after VM workstation installation, I'm going with an EVNG. So EVNG, we will be able to install that EVNG in the workstation in two ways. You can create a virtual machine or open a virtual machine. If you click on create a virtual machine, it will be a huge process. We need to add the ISO file here. So if you are adding ASFL, there will be multiple steps there are the EVNG is going to install. So to avoid that multiple steps and time conservation, and also if you it will also take much time. So to avoid that going EVNG installing multiple steps and also the time, you can go with an open virtual machine. Okay, if you click on open virtual machine, it will be going with an OVA files. Okay, we will be having OVA file. I have already downloaded. I have my OVA files in the documents in the Palo Alto and EVNG. See here, this is my EVNG OVA file. Okay, if you click on this, this is my open virtualization file format file. Okay, all if you click on open a virtual machine, ISO images will not support here. Okay, only the OVA files. Okay, OVA files means open virtualization format distribution package. This OVA file will only be supported. You can just click on this OVA file and click on open. See here, it will be asking for an name the new virtual machine. You can just give the EVENG. Okay, just click on import. It will be importing in 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, it will take 2 to 3 minutes to import this virtual machine. Let's wait for 2 to 3 minutes. You can also download or add the parallel to images in the GNS driver, but these parallel to firewalls need at least 6.5 GB of the RAM. Okay, to run smoothly the parallel to images or to apply any of the licenses, it needs at least 6.5 or 6.5 GB. Those who are installing these images should have 16 GB of RAM. Okay, the laptop should be of 16 GB RAM or more. If you are using 8 GB of RAM laptop, it is not convenient. Okay, running this VM and also EVNG in the 8 GB RAM of laptop, it is not suitable. While you are doing the lab, your laptop will be hanged or it may cause some severe slowness. Okay, your parallel, if you want to add the parallel to firewall and EVNG, the laptop should be of 16 GB RAM, minimum of 16 GB, because if you want to run the images, parallel images, it needs at least 6.5 GB of RAM. Okay, our importing of EVNG is completed here, and once the EVNG importing completed, it will be adding here. Okay, see here our EVNG is installation, importing of installation is completed. Before turning on the virtual machine, what we have to do is you can just go ahead and increase the memory, because we are going to add parallel to firewall, right? It needs at least 6.5 GB of RAM, and also Windows machine needs and 4 GB of RAM. So it will be extending up to maximum of 13 GB. Okay, we will be going ahead and increasing up to 12 to 13 GB. Okay, and we can add 12 GB. Okay, and also the processor, we will be going with a default, or if you want, we can also increase, but some of the virtualization will not support that Intel VT or AMD. Okay, my laptop is not supporting virtualize Intel VTX or EPT, so I am disabling this. Whoever while installing, if you get any error about this virtualization Intel, click on the process and disable this virtualization Intel. Okay, so that our EVNG will be starting smoothly. I have faced the problem before, so that's why I know that virtualization Intel or AMD is not supported on my laptop. So I have disabled that to run this EVNG. Okay, so I started the EVNG. It will be starting in 2 minutes. Yeah, I got an VMware plus F2 to enter setup or F2 network. You can don't enter anything, it will be starting automatically. Once this starting completed, you will get an EVNG prompt. Let's wait for EVNG login prompt. See here, after successful installation, you are able to see the default credentials of this. Okay, the default credentials of the CVNG login is root and password is CVE, and this is the IP address HTTP 192.168.52.131 is my EVNG login. We can log in this EVNG through web as well. Let's try to log in the CLI first. What is the root password credentials means? The username is root and the password is CVE. Okay, once you log in, it will be logging into the root. Okay, we are in the root of the EVNG. Okay, and CLI is successful. Let us check if we are able to log in with the GUI. Okay, what is the IP address? HTTP. Don't use HTTPS, it is an HTTP only. 192.168.52.131 is my IP. You will get an web GUI prompt like this. Here you have to use username and password to login. See here, don't use root EVE as an credentials. That is only for the CLI. Here, if you want to log in into the GUI of this EVE, click enter admin and password is EVE. Click on sign in. It will be signing to your login page. After login, you will get a prompt like this. If you want to add, if you want to go to the topology space, there we can add a folder or you can directly add a lab. Here we have a multiple options like add a new lab, change items name, move to, delete selected items. Okay, we have to add a lab, right? The first option is add a new lab. Click on add new lab, give the name. I am going with Palo Alto basic lab. If you want, you can give any name, but I am going with Palo Alto basic lab. Okay, click on save. The topology will be the topology page will be come here, and we can add nodes and networks. Okay, if you right click, you will get a nodes here. For now, we don't have any Palo Alto images that are added in the EVNG. So now we are going to add an images to the EVNG. To add images in the EVNG, we need to log into the WinSCP of this EVNG. Okay, I am opening the WinSCP. I have already installed the WinSCP. This is see here, and actually if you open the WinSCP, the prompt will get like this, and you can give the host name 192.168.52.1, whatever the EVNG IP address you have to mention here in the host name. Username root and password is EVE. Okay, and if you want, you can save and just click on login. It will authenticate and log in here. This right one, the right part is your EVNG. This left part is your local machine. If you are using PC, it is a local PC. If you are using laptop, this is your local. Okay, see here, what are the things that we need to add here? This is actually root, and you have to go to the opt, click on the opt, and again go on the unit lab, and again add-ons. After add-ons, it is a QEMU. In the QEMU, what we have to do is we have to mention the Palo Alto. We need to create a folder. Okay, just right click on that, new, and directory. Okay, directory. Whatever the what is the name that we have to mention is here in the EVNG. There is a specific format of the names. Okay, if you want to know, you can see here. You can click EVNG Palo Alto. Okay, you can get it Palo Alto EVNG in the first. You can click that. If you are using 801, okay, 801 version, the name should be like this, Palo Alto 801. If you are using any 90X series, the name format should be like this. And Palo Alto 10.1, the name format should be like this. But here I am using Palo Alto 10.5, okay. So I am giving the name Palo Alto hyphen 10.2.5 and click on set permissions and click on OK. Okay, our folder is created. Just open this folder. We don't have any images, right? Now we have to add the image. Go ahead on your local machine, and I have stored it in the documents. Okay, documents, not this documents. Card I have in the OneDrive, documents, Palo Alto, EVNG. This is actual whatever the path I have downloaded in my local machine. Mostly it will be in the downloads. If you have downloaded directly from the browser, it will be in the download. But I have moved from downloads to some other path to have track on all the EVNG files. Okay. So here I have a Palo Alto 10.2.5, right? I am opening that, and I am going with this. You can see this. The file name should be wtoa.qcow2. The file name should be like this. If you want to use the Palo Alto firewalls in the EVNG, the name should be like this. If it is not, if it is not in this format, you have to rename this like this. Okay. I have the name whatever the EVNG needed, so I'm not mentioning any name or modifying any name. I'm just to drag and drop here. It will be taking some time because it will be like 4.6 GB like that, so it will take some time. Okay, if the name format of the image is not like this, you have to modify the name of the image in this format, dot qcow2, and before that it will be like what you a dot qcow2. The file name should be in this format. Okay, because this is the format that EVNG is going to support. If it is not that format, you can just modify that name to this format and copy here from your local machine to the EVNG. You guys are know, right, why I am using WinSCP here. So if you want to directly copy the image from your local machine to EVNG, this is the best possible way. Okay, you can use an WinSCP to copy. Let's wait till this completed. Okay. Now we have added the Palo Alto 5 right? We have the image adding is completed successfully. See here in this EVNG, what you have to do is after adding every device, we need to run a fix permission command. Okay. If you want to know more about this, see here. This is the public document where EVNG have published in the internet. Okay. See here after every installing the image, till now we have completed. This is a CLI base, but we have done using an WinSCP. Okay, till this part we have completed now, and we have to execute the command, this for fix permission command. Until unless you execute this command, your images won't start. Okay, so this is the command that you have to execute, and I will show you how to execute that. We have already logged in this EVNG, right? What is the command means? /opt /unit lab. You can just type two letters and enter on the tab. It will be autofill. If you know the command very well, you can be type all over. Okay, and unit lab wrappers, and again UNL wrappers space -a space fix permissions. Okay, this is a fix permissions command. Click on enter. It will be execute in 10 or 15 seconds. Okay. You have to execute the command after adding an image to the EVNG. Every image, whatever the image that is going to add in the EVNG, you have to run this fix permissions command, so that the EVNG will fix permissions to open the image. Okay, and our Palo Alto firewall is done, and go ahead and need to install our Windows 10. Okay, what we need to do is you need to create one more folder with the Windows. Okay, this will be having, this is also having Windows format. Okay, Windows name format we can call win hyphen 10x 64-bit. If you have a 64-bit, it will be 64. If it is an 32-bit, you will use an 86. Okay, mine is a 64-bit. So you can click on set permissions, click on OK. Okay, if you want to know the file format, the same like Palo Alto or EVNG Palo Alto, you can also have EVNG Windows. Okay, we will be having EVNG Microsoft Windows Workstation. Okay, see here the file format should be like this. If it is an Windows 7, we will be having win-7 x64. If it is an 8.1, it will be x64, 8.1 x64, and if it is an 10-bit 64-bit pro, you can have name like this. But mine is an Windows 10. I have downloaded the Windows 10 ENT, so I am going with the Windows 10 slash 60 x64. Okay, you can open this. We don't have anything here, right? We need to copy from our local machine. Okay, this is my Windows 10. See here, the name format should be same like this. Okay, if the firewall format should be same, and also Windows format should be same. So you can also drag and drop here. See here, I am dragging to the right and leaving here. It will be copying. Okay, it is also almost of 3.2 GB or 3.5 GB is there. Okay, it will take some time to complete, because it is a more GB, right? It will take some time. Let it complete. We can also run the fix permission command once this Windows mission also get complete. Okay, let it be completed for some time. The adding of Windows image is completed, right? Now we have to run the same command one more time, okay? And otherwise, we can check what is the command that we need to run here. We have here, right? So these are the things that we have made already. I think we don't need to run the fix permission command fix, but anyhow, as far as I know, we are running the fix permission command in once every image is installed. So I'm running one more time. It's not an harm to run the command one more time. Okay. Yeah, the command run successful. Now we can add the images in our topology. Okay. In the WebGUI, we have already logged in the WebGUI, right? In the topology path. So this is a clean topology page now. So if you want to add that firewalls and Windows images to our topology page, just right click on this empty page. It will be get an options called node, network, features. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to add an firewall, right? The firewalls, all the images will be in the node. Okay. Click on the node. It will be pop up to add a node. Okay. Just type Palo. Okay. It will show the Palo Alto. Okay, you can click on the Palo Alto. See here we have created image folder with 10 to 5, right? Whatever the image that installed in there, it will be shown here. Okay, and here we need to increase the RAM. We need to increase the RAM. I told you right before, the Palo Alto firewalls at least need 6.5 GB. Okay, I'm going with 7 GB. The RAM should be in the here in the MB side. We need to give the 7000. It will be in 7 GB, and the CPU is fine. It will be run with 2 CPUs. That is fine. And click on save. See, the Palo Alto image is added. Okay, and also I want to add Windows image. See here Windows, and what we have created, Windows 10 x64, right? It will show like this, and RAM of 4 GB is fine for this. So go ahead and save, and this is our Windows mission. And the next thing what we need to do, we need to have the management cloud. Okay, because the Palo Alto firewall is mainly working on the WebGUI. Okay, WebGUI. So if you want to get an in IP address to the management, okay, IP address to the management interface, you can just add a management cloud here. Click on the network. You can see the name or prefix. If you want, you can modify. I will name it as a management cloud, and in the type we are seeing the bridge, right? Drop down that we will say the management cloud. Okay, click on the management cloud and save. See here the management cloud is ready. So before turning on these devices, what we have to do is we have to build up topology. To build up the topology, we need to add the connections, right? We have added the nodes or the devices, so we have made the connections here. If you see here, if I am going cursor on the if I am placing the cursor on the devices, it will be showing some plug symbol, right? If you click on that plug symbol and drag to the devices, it will be going to connect, and it will show the to which interface it has to connect. What is this cloud is for? This is for management, right? So select the management interface here. Okay, click on the management and save. Okay, This is how you can connect the management cloud to the management interface, and also connect this Windows machine to one of the interface. Okay, apart from the management interface, all the interfaces are data plane interfaces. So connect one of the interface and click save, and this is how you can complete the topology. So you can just now turn on that. Before that, what we have to do is I forgot to tell you about Windows client side. Okay, we have added images, all these things. We if you want to open the CLI of this firewall or Windows machine, if you want to see the Windows machine or the CLI of this firewall, we need to have a Windows client side. Okay, what is a Windows client side means? To this is the application that needs to be installed in the Windows machines or Windows, whatever the laptop or PC you are using. You have to install this Windows client. Okay, in order to open the CLI of the firewall or any of the CLI. Okay, just double click on that. It will prompt for to allow app to install. Okay, it will show like this. Click on next, again next, don't do anything, and just proceed with the all next. Once the installation will finish, it will show up like this. Okay, click on agree, next, next, next. I'm not changing anything. Okay, I'm going with all the default one. So after that you will get an installer. Just click on install, just click on next and finish. Okay, you can, if you want, you can disable show latest version. Okay, if you enable that, it will again go to the browser to get an latest version, but we are already in the latest version only. We have downloaded latest version only. Don't if you want, you can disable that. Okay, and just click on finish and finish. Okay, Windows client side is ready. So why, how that Windows client side will work means, if you go ahead on the device, this EVNG topology, if you left click now, not the left click, we need to add start the images, right? So just right click on the device, it will be getting to start. Okay, just click on start, the parallel firewall will start. Let's try with Windows machine as well. I think there is a problem with my machine. Okay, but this is how you can build up a topology, and this is how you can turn on the Windows machines. Okay, or turn on the parallel to firewalls. Not only the parallel to firewalls, any of the device, whether it is an Cisco device, whether it is an Juniper device, whether it is an FortiGate, whether it is an Checkpoint, you have to do in the same way. The installation process is in the same way, and if you want to turn on the devices, just right click on the device and click on start. In my case, I think there is some problem with my laptop or this resource allocation. I will check further, and I will try to start the devices. But this is what how the topology will be, and how you can add the firewalls. Okay, I think this is very much clear about how to install the EVNG in the VM workstations and add the images on the EVNG. Okay, once the image is adding on the EVNG, you can log into the web GUI of this EVNG, and you have to I already showed it. Right click on this empty page. It will show the nodes. So it will show the nodes, and once you click the nodes, there is an option to add the firewall, and you can click and parallel firewall. The devices will be adding here on this, and connections, you have to make the connections as per your requirement. This is how you can build up in topology. Okay, again, I think this is very clear. I have made in some clear understanding. You can, if you want, you can watch this video one more time, and you will be thorough how to install the EVNG and Palo Alto images. Okay, thank you.